Hello internet world, and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I've got this pair of speakers to share with you. Now these are the Edifier R1010BT. They're desktop speakers that can directly connect to a couple of devices, and they can be hardwired in to your computer. So for example, I've got my iMac sitting behind me here. I could use these as desktop computer speakers for that iMac. I could also connect them to another auxiliary device, but in addition to that I can also pair them with up to 2 Bluetooth devices as well. So I could have these paired to perhaps my smartphone and also my tablet as well. Now I'm going to give you a closer look at the speakers in a short while. Before I do so, I want to give you a little bit of an audio demonstration. I've got my microphone just sitting off to the left of me here, and I've tried to, if I just adjust this a tiny bit, position this sort of in a central position to the speakers, so at least you're getting a little bit of the stereo effect. I'll just move these apart a bit more. Now they do come with all of the cables you need to get up and running, including some auxiliary cables. They're like some RCA phono to a 3.5mm audio jack, and an RCA phono pair as well. And then you also get the power cable and this speaker cable that you can just see running between the two speakers. Now one of them's passive, so this is the passive speaker, and then the one on the right here is the one with the amplifier in. So this has got all of the controls on the back, and I'll show you all of the controls once I've done this audio demonstration. Now as I mentioned, you can have these hardwired, but I've got them actually paired via Bluetooth at the moment just for this part of the audio demonstration. So let's take a listen to how they sound. Pretty impressive. I'm very impressed with that. Now while you were listening to that audio demonstration, I had my hand around the back of the speaker. I was adjusting one of the rotary controls. You've got some bass frequency adjust on the back of one of the speakers, and I was also adjusting the volume. Midway through I was looking at my audio meters on my monitor here, and it would have distorted a little bit for you, but the actual speakers themselves weren't distorting at all. And that was, just have a little look, that was about just over half volume, so they go very loud indeed. In fact there's 12 watt output per speaker, so 24 watt RMS, and they sound really good. I'm very impressed. Now if I just remove this grill on the front here, you'll get to see the driver configuration here. So we've got obviously the woofer, and then the little tweeter at the top. These cloth grills are of course removable. There's also a little LED light here. Now at the moment this is shown as a blue LED light. That's because we're in Bluetooth mode. If I push in the volume button, I think you have to keep it held in, or is it just, it's just a click on the volume button on the back, so the master volume control, and now it turns to green, and that means it's going to connect via the line in, or the auxiliary input. So that's the way of changing between the modes. I think it looks like a really nice speaker with or without the grill on, and popping the grill back on is just a simple matter of locating those little studs and pushing it into place. Now I'm just going to turn this off. So turn the mains off, and I'm going to disconnect these speakers just so I can show you them up a little bit closer. So this is the lighter one of the two, because this is the passive speaker. On the back here you've got a little port on the back, and then also the little spring clip speaker wire connections. And then we've got this wood effect finish. These are available in a black finish as well, but I really like the natural wood looking finish. And then let me show you the powered one so that you can see all of the controls on the back. And let's unplug these from the mains. So it's a captive wire for the mains cable. So this one plugs in to the mains. A little bit heavier, of course, because this actually has the amplifier section in, and you can see this is different because we've got the port at the top, we've got the little spring kits at the spring clips at the bottom, and then we've got the amplifier section in the middle here. And what you'll see on the back here is the main power on off, which is just here, main power on off, and then we've got the two rotary dials. Now the master volume is the one that clicks in and out, so you can actually tap this as a push button as well to change between modes. Also, of course, controls the volume. Then we've got the bass control just here, and then just up here, if I can move my hand across without dropping the speaker, this is the auxiliary connections. You've got two pairs, and they're like RCA phono type plugs. And inside the box you get, if I just grab this, you get one of these, which is a 2 phono to a 3.5mm audio input, so you could plug in maybe the output from your desktop PC. And then this one is sort of like a 2 RCA to a 3.5mm audio jack, so that one would connect direct into maybe an MP3 player if you wanted to connect that up to these. Lots of different devices you could connect up, but there's all the connections that you're going to need. And of course you can connect 2 devices hardwired and 2 different devices via Bluetooth. And then apart from the wood effect finish, something I didn't show you is on the top, they're like a grey colour. Very nicely made, very solid made as well, so wooden cabinet to these, and I think that adds to the richness of the sound. I think it's a very well controlled sound as well. And when you look at the price of these, and there's a link down below actually to where you can pick these up for yourself, so check out that link. You'll be amazed that you're getting a speaker of this quality with really good detail to the audio that it's outputting at such a low price, but you've also got that flexibility of being able to connect a total of 4 devices, 2 Bluetooth and 2 hardwired to this speakers, and I think that's a really good achievement. I do like the look of the black ones, but I like my wooden desk here. I've got a bamboo desk and I just love the look of natural wood more. So this is actually a wood effect, like a laminate finish to these speakers. So really nice job by Edifier. I think they've done a really good job of delivering a really affordable pair of speakers that sound great as well. Now this is a live broadcast, so before I sign off I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have tuned in live. A big shout out to the first 4 in the live chat as well. We've got Golden Solution, David Hughes, Faisal Vikra and Paul Neville. Thank you very much for shouting out in the chat. I really do appreciate it. Now if you're watching this after the live broadcast, then you can of course leave me a comment or a question down below. I answer as many as I can, so please do that. If you're not familiar with me, then please do also follow me on Geekanoids. I'm at Geekanoids on Twitter, and if you want to see some really cool photos, I also have an Instagram account and I'm Geekanoids there too. In fact, I'm pretty much Geekanoids everywhere, so please do subscribe as well, because I publish a new tech video every single day, with the occasion of a few little misses here and there, but pretty much every day you'll see a new tech video from me, and most of them are live because I love the interaction that the live broadcast actually enables. I love being able to chat to you guys, so if you've got any comments or questions at all, please do shout them out. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another one very soon.